Do we have a plea for her?
She's unavailable.
Yeah. Plea? No?
Morning, Your Honor. This is Rafael Barrera, State Certified Court Interpreter, and I have been previously sworn.
Good morning. Still morning. Good morning. We have case number 2023 MM453AO, Miss Blanca Reyes.
The office.
Thank you, Your Honor. If you allow me just one moment to confirm that she can hear.
Sí, escucho.
Your Honor, the interpreter can confirm that this defendant is able to hear through the headsets.
Okay, great. Thank you. Ms. Eugene, is there an offer for Miss Reyes on her trespass arraignment?
Yes, Your Honor. The offer is a withhold of adjudication, credit time served, no return to 8401 Dimare, Dimare, court costs and cost of prosecution.
Do you want to accept the state's offer?
Sí, lo acepto. Ujú.
Yes, I'll accept it.
Okay, you understand that there's not going to be a trial, we're not going to call any witnesses. When you enter the plea, this resolves the case. You're waiving all your rights to trial, right?
Correcto.
Correct.
And you understand that if you're not a U.S. citizen, entering a plea could subject you to deportation?
Sí, sí.
Yes, yes.
Do you have any questions?
No.
No.
Okay, did you sign that plea form?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, I find you understand the rights of giving up today, find a factual basis, accept the plea, impose the following sentence. Did you say, Ms. Eugene, withhold?
Yes, Your Honor.
Withhold, court cost of prosecution, 6 months to pay, or report to the clerk's office. We'll give you credit time served, however that unfolds.
31 days.
31 days. 1 days. Oh, my Lord. Ah, Dios míos. 31? Okay, thank you, bye.
Okay.
Probably
Okay, está bien.
Italian, but close enough. All right, is that the only Spanish? Okay, thank you, interpreter, I'm gonna hang up on you.
No,
You're welcome, Your Honor. Have a good morning.
You too, bye-bye.
We got one more.
Oh, wait, I'm wrong. He hung up on me. This gentleman needs a Spanish interpreter?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Cisco Unity Connection Messaging System. From a touch-tone telephone, you may...
I shouldn't be in charge of this thing. I really should not be in charge. No está aquí.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Perez-No Leon, certified Spanish interpreter. I have been previously sworn.
Good morning. We have case number 2023 CF 2676AO. Mr. Jamie Perez Varga.
The interpreter can confirm there is connection with the headsets, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Varga, you have an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The affidavit has probable cause. Your bond is set at $2,500. Don't go back to that location and stay. Thank you, bye.
Can we also get no weapons and firearms, Your Honor?
No weapons, no firearms, no tools, no box cutters. Bye. Oh, okay, the PD is appointed on all cases. Thank you, Mr. Interpreter, I'm gonna hang up on you again.
At your service, Your Honor.
Thank you, bye. Okay, public defenders appointed on all of the initial appearances, and I guess the arraignments today. Mr. Moses? Okay. Are you waiving?
Yes, Your Honor, defense will waive. We reserve our right to have an Arthur hearing.
Okay. Count 1, first-degree murder with a firearm, no bond. Count 2, first-degree murder with a firearm, no bond. Count 3, first-degree murder with a firearm, no bond. Count 4, first-degree murder, count 3 and 4, attempted first-degree murder, no bond. Count 4, attempted first-degree murder, no bond. And count 5, armed burglary of a dwelling with a firearm, no bond. Thank you. Daniel Gilbert? Is that you, sir?
Yes.
All right, how are you?
I'm all right.
All right. You have 2 counts, theft and resisting without violence. There's probable cause in the affidavit. For both counts, count 1 is $100, count 2 is $500. Thank you.
Your Honor, there was an offer.
There was a what?
Yeah, except
The offer from the state, Your Honor, is an adjudication of guilt, 5 days in Orange County Jail, no return to the Discount Music Center located at 3301 Gardenia Avenue.
Do you want to accept the state's offer? Did you say adjudication?
Yes, Your Honor.
Adjudication on both counts?
Yes, Your Honor.
So it would be the M2 petty theft, and then a resisting an officer first-degree misdemeanor, so 1 second-degree misdemeanor, 1 first-degree misdemeanor. Do you want to accept the state's offer? Mr. Gilbert? Mr. Gilbert, hi, how are you? I'm Judge Starr.
yeah, I'm all right.
Are you okay? Yeah? Do you understand what's happening?
Yeah, I'm about to get it released, right?
Well, you can,
Can I have a moment to speak with him?
yeah.
Your Honor.
Okay.
I was trying to make sure he understood.
I don't think he understands.
He does not.
Bond, 100, count 1, 500, count 2. That's obvious.
And no return to the,
No return to the
Location.
music store. Thank you, bye. Leroy Royale? Hello, Mr. Royale, how are you?
Now, for the record, it's Leroy Christopher Quentin Royal IV.
I'm sorry?
For the record, it's Leroy Christopher Quentin Royal IV.
Okay, hello, how are you?
Fine, ma'am.
All right, you're here on a battery and old man, as the police officer wrote, which is another word for saying person over 65 years. There's probable cause in the affidavit, your bond is $2,500.
Can I plea out no contest?
No, not on this case, so sorry. Goodbye.
and no contact, Your Honor.
No contact with
How much is bond?
2,500. Thank you, bye. Nobody's here. Janine Scaglione. Are you Janine Scaglione? How are you?
How are you?
Good, thank you. You have 1 count of trespass. Is there an offer for her?
Yes, Your Honor, the offer is an adjudication of guilt, credit time served, and no return to 3974 South Orange Blossom Trail in court costs.
All right, Janine, you want to accept the state's offer, withhold or adjudication, and it's an adjudication? How many days?
Yes.
Where would it, was it? say?
Yeah, but they'll give you time to pay it. You don't have to pay anything today. They'll release you.
8, 9, it says
Okay.
20. So that's not, 8 days plus 1 is 9 days. Oh, I can't do this math. Don't make me do date math. 220. 8, yeah, 220.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
He was arrested yesterday.
date time of arrest? Oh. I don't know. Oh, her birthday. Oh. Well, it's still February.
2 days.
We just missed your birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
I told you not to rely on me for anything. I have a narrow job, very narrow job here.
I'm gonna ask you for the documents.
Okay. All right, Janine. Adjudication, 2 days jail. That's the credit, yesterday and today. All right, is this your signature on this plea form?
Yes, ma'am.
And you want to resolve your case today and accept the state's offer?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
understand all the rights you're giving up today? It's not going to be a trial. We're not going to call any witnesses. You're giving
Yes,
up all
ma'am.
these rights today, right?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, you can't go back to that 7-Eleven. You got to find a new 7-Eleven to hang out at. Okay.
All right.
All right, I find you understand the rights you're giving up today. Find a factual basis. I'll accept your plea and impose the following sentence. Adjudication, 2 days jail with credit for the 2 days you served. Give you 6 months to pay, or just report to the clerk's office before that time expires. Good luck with that.
All right,
And
thank
don't go back
you.
to the 7-Eleven. Bye, have a nice day. Wawa's fun. Okay, there you go. All right, we're back to, it's an arraignment. Mr. Chen, good morning, how are you?
Good.
1 count of first-degree misdemeanor trespass. Is there an offer? Oh, this is my division.
We're gonna enter a plea of not guilty. He has an eval pending.
Okey dokey. All right, Mr. Chen, see you around. Bye-bye.
We need the pretrial date, Your Honor.
Pretrial set for March 24th at 9:30 in courtroom 7C.
That's me. Bye, Mr. Chen. See you soon.
Your signature is needed.
Oh, just that one?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to sign everything. Mr. Gooden,
Yes, ma'am.
hello, how are you?
Not good, but still alive.
Same, okay. Trespass, first-degree misdemeanor. Do we have an offer for Mr. Gooden?
There's an offer, but there's concerns, so we're gonna enter a plea of not guilty, Your Honor.
All right.
I want to plead guilty, Your Honor.
Hmm,
I want to plead guilty, Your Honor.
she says you shouldn't.
I want to.
Yeah, well, you can, just not today, okay? Soon, very soon, okay?
When I come back,
Yeah, when you come back, we'll do it.
when is my next court date?
Let's find out.
This case will be heard in Division 84, pretrial, April 13th at 8:45, courtroom 4B.
Does he have anything else? Miss George? You don't want to let him,
He has more. He's not getting out today.
oh, okay.
There's more
that's-
charges.
Oh, okay, never
I
mind,
have one more
okay.
charge,
Yes, but you're not getting out today.
but I still want to plead.
I can't plea it. Sorry.
That's okay. Sorry, Mr. Gooden. That's too bad, okay. Are you Miss Delavue, Mr. Delavue?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Delavue, petty theft, 2 or more prior convictions. And the probable cause in the affidavit, your bond is $1,000. Thank you so much.
Your Honor, there's actually 2 cases,
Oh, let me see the second one.
2680 and 2679.
Same thing twice.
Yes, Your Honor.
Probable cause in both affidavits, bonds in both cases are $1,000. Thank you, bye.
No return, Your Honor.
Sure, no return.
Ask the attorney.
Ishwan Roberts. Hello, how are you?
Doing all right.
All right, petty theft, 2 or more prior convictions. There's probable cause in the affidavit. Your bond is set at $1,000. They'll go back to the target. Thank you, bye.
Sorry.
Jervain Bede. Hello, how are you?
All right.
Driving with a suspended license, driving under the influence, and no valid how could you have driving with a suspended license and then no valid driver's license? Okay. I guess you can. You have 3 counts, and you're here for arraignment. How do you wish to plead to these charges?
No content.
All right, no content for you. Division 81.
Is it B?
Oh, hold on, I see Division 81, 82. Bede? Oh, hold on,
I only
sorry.
saw one.
I have 3 different people here. My apologies. You paperclip in and I thought it was all the same guy. It's my fault.
Yeah, I was confused.
I stacked them all up together. You're not even questioning what I said, huh, Mr. Bede?
Yeah,
You're just
I
like-
am. I don't.
He just.
In my,
I was even questioning how you get no valid and a driving with suspended license, and I didn't realize they were all stacked together. All right, the DUI, thank God, is for the guy that's behind you. Driving with a suspended license, do we have an offer for Mr. Bede?
We do. It's a withhold of adjudication, credit time served, and court costs, Your Honor.
All right, you want to accept that?
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, you have. And enter a plea of no contest.
All right, you're signing the plea form?
He's talking to me. Yes.
yes.
Ooh, 12
Did you see it?
days.
He has a
Okay.
valid,
That's it. Okay, just want to make sure.
All right, you want to resolve your case today, plea no contest to the driving with a suspended license charge. How many of these do you have? You know, if you get 3 of them in 5 years, you become a habitual traffic offender. It's very bad. You understand that? They start to use them against you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, you still want to resolve your case today?
Yes.
Is this your signature?
Yes.
All right, I need to take a quick recess. Hold on one second.
No.
Yes?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you understand the form has all the rights you're giving up today in exchange for your plea?
Yes.
Anybody force you to do this? Okay, I find you understand the rights you're giving up today in exchange for your plea, find a factual basis, accept your plea and impose the following sentence. Withhold court costs, 6 months to pay, or report to the clerk's office to work out the payment plan. 12 days, you said?
12 days.
12 days, credit time served, thank you.
Your Honor, could it be 6 months from his date of release because he's not getting out?
Oh, yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you.
6 months from the date of your release, thank you. Good luck to you, sir. Mr. Tillman? Antonio Tillman? He what?
Adam Russ.
So what happened? Oh,
Adam
Russ? Adam Russ? Okay. And then Tillman's next? Okay. Oh, no wonder he was confused. Adam Russ, driving without a valid driver's license.
We're gonna enter a plea of not guilty, Your Honor.
Wonderful. Withhold court costs?
No, we're gonna enter a plea of not guilty.
Oh, enter a plea of not guilty. All right, bond was already set, and this is Division 84. So Division 84, your next court date is?
Pretrial, April 13th at 8:45 in courtroom 4B.
Okay, good luck to you, sir. Go get a good license. He's not even listening. It's like I'm not even here. I feel so rejected. Is this Mr. Tillman?
Yes.
Oh, finally. Been talking about you for the past half an hour.
Oh man, I hope it's good, not bad.
It's fine. It's fine. All right, Mr. Tillman, you got charged with driving under the influence, and how do you wish to plead to this charge?
Not
No,
guilty.
Thank you so much. Your court date for pretrial is
said
going to be
we're not-
announced in a minute.
I said no contest.
There's no offer.
Well, look,
There's no offer, Your Honor, so we're gonna enter a plea of not guilty.
okay. You don't want to do that now anyway. It's a long sentence, and whatever the offer is going to be today is going to be the same offer they give you at your next pretrial conference. So just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
The one
It's
I
a
went
lot.
for it, though.
Sorry?
Pretrial, March 30th, 8:30, courtroom 9B.
March 30th.
Yeah. Call your lawyer. Oy, oy, oy. Tanisha Brown? Is that you?
Next is Williams.
Tanisha Unique Brown? No?
Yes. I thought Williams already pleaded. You have Weems back there?
Weems?
New case.
Are you Jesse Charer?
See that?
She's still here. She's in IA holding. Tanisha Brown?
But, well, there's talking about an arraignment. Weems, Aaron, before we even get to our docket. He already pled to this, Your Honor. He shouldn't be here.
It's not. We don't have it.
On the 24th, he pled, so he shouldn't be here. I don't know why. He was brought up.
So am I supposed to be released?
No, this was the same one we had already resolved. They just brought you back for arraignment on it. We already pled this out.
So I'll come back and court on the second?
I don't know about your other cases. This is just.
Thank you for your patience.
Okay, so Tanisha Brown?
Getting her.
Oh, we're doing Tanisha Brown. Are you Miss Tanisha Brown?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, ma'am, it looks like you were arrested on a battery charge. There's probable cause in the affidavit, and your bond is set at $500. No contact with the victim, no return to 1752 Mercy Drive.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Jesse Sharir,
Yes, ma'am.
is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're here on a theft. There's probable cause in the affidavit.
Yes.
Bond's $500. Don't go back to the Walmart.
I don't believe so. Your Honor, the offer from the state is an adjudication of guilt. Credit time served, no return to 10500 West Colonial Drive and court costs. Mr. Carrier would like to accept an enter plea of no
Okay.
contest.
All right, Mr., is it Sharir? How do you say it?
Sherrier.
Mr. Sharir, you understand this charge can be used against you again later. It's one of those enhanceable charges, meaning if you do it again and you have a prior conviction, which this will be,
Yes,
they're gonna put them together and enhance your penalties. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You still want to do it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Petty theft, yeah? No, adjudication. Yeah, we gotta do prints, but. All right, it finds you understand the rights you're giving up today, find a factual basis, accept your plea, 2 days? Hold on, let me see if I can do this. 27, yeah, yesterday and today. Find you understand the rights you're giving up today, accept your plea, impose the following sentence, adjudication, 2 days jail with credit for the 2 days you served, plus court costs, 6 months to pay. Thank you, bye.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Good luck to you. Don't go to that Walmart again. Find a new one.
She got it.
Cedric Frazier? Mr. Frazier? Is that you, sir, Mr. Frazier?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
Trying to make
Say again?
it. Trying to make it.
Yeah, I hear ya. All right, looks like, let's see, is a stack of stuff, Mr. Frazier. Oh,
He's not making an offer.
who is Jesus Marquez? That's, oh, sorry. Okay. I'm not doing that again. Gotta really
He's not making an offer.
get my fingers in those paper clips. Cedric Frazier, battery,
Days until they get out of the bond. If you can't bond out, yeah.
probable cause in the affidavit, $500 bond, don't go back to Piedmont Realty. Thank you, bye.
And no contact, Your Honor?
Yes, and no contact with the victim. Thank you. Jesus Marquez, is that you, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
How are you?
Great.
Okay. Trespass. Factual basis in the affidavit.
And there is an offer, Your Honor,
Lovely.
of an adjudication credit time served and no return to 5051 Edgewater Drive.
Circle K.
Yes, Your Honor. And he would like to accept an enter plea of no contest.
Did you say adjudication?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, with the 2 days credit, I'll take it. All right, Mr. Marquez, you want to enter a plea and resolve your case today? Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Anybody force you to do this?
No, Your Honor.
You understand there's not going to be any trial, we're not going to call any witnesses. You're giving up all these rights today when you enter a plea. You understand all that, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and this is your signature that you signed on the paper that says all the rights you're giving up?
Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right, I find you understand the rights you're giving up today in exchange for the plea, find a factual basis, accept the plea, adjudication, 2 days jail, credit for the 2 days you served in court costs. 6 months to pay or report there to work out a plan. Thank you so much. Good luck to you. Don't go back to the Circle K. Find another one. Thank you. Bye.
Your Honor, thank you.
They should all just talk back there and swap.
Stores.
One should go to the 7-Eleven, the other one should go to the Walmart, the other one should go to the Realtor place. They should all just switch.
Or refuse.
John Doe refused?
Yes, Your Honor. I will waive not interrupt,
Okay,
but I'll
petty
waive.
theft, PC in the affidavit, $500 bond, don't go back to the JCPenney. Are you Simon Ramnanan? He refused too?
I will waive, Your Honor.
Okay, PC in the affidavit, $500 bond, don't go back to the 7-Eleven. Are you Simone Pierre?
Yes.
How are you? You okay? All right. You have a KPS warrant on a case, it looks like you failed to appear on 2 counts of misdemeanors. The bonds in these charges are now $2,000 for count 1 and $500 for count 2. Okay, good luck to you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Can I get the pen? Sign it.
Mr. Birch,
Yes, ma'am.
how are you?
Okay.
What you signing over there?
I'm plea form this.
You want to resolve this case, open container?
Yes, I'm just hoping to get rid of it.
Okay.
The offer from the state is going to be an adjudication, 5 days in the Orange County Jail with credit for 2 in court costs, and Mr. Birch would like to accept it. It's a plea of no contest. In exchange for the offer, Your Honor, I ask that you take no action on the out-on bond.
Is that what the state's recommendation is, to not take any action on the other case?
Yes, Your Honor. He was arrested February 12th, and as of today's date, formal charges have not been filed.
I'm just curious, what are the extra days for? Just because I don't understand. What are the extra days?
Oh, because, Your Honor, he was just recently convicted of another state misdemeanor on February 24th.
Can I speak?
Out of state
Can I
misdemeanor?
speak?
No, it's
Can I
a-
speak, Your Honor?
They don't want you to, they're afraid you're gonna say
All I'm
something.
gonna say is it was a bill next to me and they charged me with it. I didn't do anything.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out why they want you to stay an extra 3 days.
That's what I'm telling you. I didn't do
Look,
that.
you and me are on the same page. Gotta give me a second.
Yes,
Let
ma'am.
me find out. We gotta understand this. So what, he had an out-of-state something?
No, Your Honor. He was just recently convicted of another offense. That's what I'm saying. On February 24th.
Was it similar to this?
I
it another
believe
misdemeanor?
it was
I mean, it's an open container.
it was
Does
probably.
it matter what
It
he
was a
did?
paraphernalia, state ordinance paraphernalia, Your Honor. I did that.
You don't wanna just, I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. It's not my job, but
Generally, Your Honor, when it's,
you're gonna
when
give
they
him
commit
3
another
more
crime
days?
within days of being released,
Right.
they don't get a credit time served offer. And that is the reason why, is because they have
I
committed
didn't do
another
it, Your
offense.
Honor.
I'm just trying to understand if we were outside of the fact that he's already in custody, why does a person with an open container have to do 5 days jail? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Only because he just recently committed an offense, Your Honor. That is my reasoning,
Right.
is because he was recently released, and within a week, actually within 3 days, he committed another offense.
But his offense is sitting on the side of the road drinking a beer. That's the offense. Like, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but this
Any
is my
other-
life. I'm a,
Hold on, but I'm just trying to, I am not questioning you in any other way than I just want to understand. I would never, undercut you, but when along with my own stay in my lane, I still would like to understand, because sometimes something gets missed. So I get that he had a prior offense. I'm just not understanding how this particular offense rises to the level of having him, how old are you?
I'm 62, United States War veteran with a Purple Heart.
Okay. Did you want to ask her one more time?
Your Honor, the alternative is that you give him a credit time served offer, but then I do ask that you revoke and double his out on bond then.
You want me to revoke, on his open case?
Yes,
That you
Your Honor.
haven't filed on yet?
No, but I would ask that you revoke the bond and then double that bond, Your Honor.
From the
No.
case that hasn't been filed on?
That is correct, but he has still been arrested. Probable cause was found, and in the interim, while out on bond, he committed a new law offense.
Which was drinking a beer.
Oh my God.
Let's just see if your lawyer can negotiate something better. We'll do one more. I can't do anything. I'm just asking questions. I can't do anything. I have no authority to do anything.
I understand the area was a
Yeah,
drug infested area.
I have two jobs
Yes,
here.
ma'am.
I tell you what you're being charged with, and
Yes,
I can
ma'am.
accept the plea. That's it.
It wasn't my beer, it was just sitting beside me and they got me because they know I'm in.
Well, whether it's your beer or not, it's just a beer.
Yes, ma'am.
But I don't have any authority to undercut her, and I won't do that, so.
I'm trying to go to Layton on a domiciliary. I'm a war vet. I'm trying to get help for my alcohol and drug
Well, thank you
problem.
for your service.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, wonderful. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, State.
Thank you, Ms. State.
There's some mercy in the room. Is this your signature? Yes. I'll accept your plea and impose the following sentence: adjudication, 2 days jail with credit for the 2 days that you serve plus court costs,
It was-
and no action on the felony. Thank you so
wasn't my
much.
beer.
6 months to pay.
It's okay.
All right, all right. Hide the beer better. Goodbye.
So you going home? Yes.
Phew. Okay.
Okay, so that was,
Ms. Dozier, is that you?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. We have an offer for her?
Yes, Your Honor, adjudication, credit time served.
All right, you want to take that offer?
Yes, ma'am. Is it, you said no return to the mapping?
Yeah, to the mapping zone.
And then I'll take no action on the other one?
Yes, Your Honor. That's what I'm asking. State
Okay.
objection.
No objection.
Can I just get the case number, Your Honor?
The case number for the other case or this?
New case.
The new case is 23CO238A something, AO. For the adjudication, it's an adjudication credit time
Credit time
served?
served, yes, Your Honor.
I don't need it. If you don't want to do the prints, it's okay. No. That's okay. See? No, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. Okay. All right, Ms. Dozier, only on case number 23CO238AO, this new case that you got picked up on yesterday, is this your signature?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to do adjudication, 2 days jail with credit for the 2 days you serve plus the court costs, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody force you to do this? You have any questions? All right, I find you understand the right to giving up today in exchange for the plea, find factual basis, probable cause, accept the plea, impose the following sentence: adjudication, court costs, 2 days jail with credit for the 2 days that you served. No action on 2023 MM 636AO. Thank you, good luck to you, bye.
And that was no return to the.
Oh, yeah, don't go back to that mapping place either. Jasmine Ham, oh, it's too loud. Hi, Miss Ham, how are you? All right, do we have same thing for her?
It's a withhold for Ms. Ham.
Okay, all right, Ms. Ham, withhold court costs, credit for the 2 days that you served. Do you want to accept the state's offer? All right, anybody force you to do this?
No, ma'am.
All right, I find you understand the rights you're giving up today, find a factual basis, probable cause, I'll accept your plea, impose the following sentence: it's withhold court costs and credit for the 2 days that you served. Thank you so much, good luck to you, don't go back to that place near the Exxon, thank you, bye. love a sting. All right, Miss Lester, is that you? Good morning, how are you? All right, do you want to accept the state's offer? Is it a withhold court cost with credit for the 2 days?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you want to do that? Yes. Anybody force you to do that? And do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, I find you understand the rights you're giving up today, find a factual basis and probable cause, I'll accept your plea. Withhold court costs, 6 months to pay, and credit for the 2 days that you served in jail. Thank you so much, good luck to you. Don't go back to that place near the Exxon and the mapping station, OBT, Sand Lake
Is
Road,
is the case number CO 240, Your Honor?
23CO 240AO.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
That's it? Okay.
Is that all for the sting? Wonderful, thank you.
You said peace with mental health, no?
All right, Mr. Peace?
Mm-mm.
Mental health, Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
Can we,
Waive?
no, reset for tomorrow? I didn't see any competency issues, Your Honor. He
Oh.
could resolve the case.
Okey dokey, reset for tomorrow, can't wait. So excited. Mr. Welter,
Yes, ma'am.
how are you, sir?
All right.
All right, looks like you got arrested on a disorderly conduct. Is there an offer for Mr. Welter?
Yes, Your Honor, it's an adjudication of guilt and 7 days in Orange County Jail. Again, Mr. Welter was just convicted of another municipal ordinance on February 23rd, and he also has 48 misdemeanors.
Oh, hello. Okay, you want to take 5 days? It looks like you've done like 48, at least 48 days before. You're in and out of here? Yeah? So you're okay with doing 5 days? That means 3 more.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah? You're thanking me.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anybody force you to do this? You have any questions? All right, I find you understand the rights you're giving up today. I find a factual basis, probable cause, adjudication, 5 days jail with credit for 2. Thank you, bye.
It's 2 or 5.
5 with credit for 2.
Thank you.
He's here a lot.
Oh, so can you ask me?
He might be here more than me.
Oh, okay.
Let's hope, we can
Oh,
only
you're
hope.
fine.
You and I have to go home.
That's right.
Okay.
That's fine.
Mr., oh boy, hold on, I needed another recess.
Did that, he fired her, but I don't see a withdrawal. But he did state
months ago, I'm sorry.
he fired her as his attorney. But yeah, I don't see any. Yeah, cause she didn't put in a notice. I don't see anything in the system.
Well, doesn't he have the right to plea if he wants to plea?
He does.
So, we just don't need you, right?
Nope.
Okay.
The-
All right, it's you and me, Mr. Blandon.
The offer is an adjudication of guilt and credit time served, Your Honor.
All right, so here's the problem with your case, Mr. Blandon. You're gonna get adjudicated, and I don't have your, driving record in front of me. If you have 3 of these if you have 3 of these at all, you're gonna be habitualized. So it might not be a good idea to enter a plea and take this as another conviction on the DWS, unless you just don't care. But it's not good.
She explained that to me, and I'm pretty sure I only have maybe 2, but you said
don't know.
if I, yeah, I'm
So
not
do you
100%
want me
sure at all.
to, do you want, I'm trying to figure out who's,
Your Honor, sometimes a pretrial release can pull the driving record, sometimes.
yeah, but the other thing is I might just give him another bond. I'm trying to figure out what division he's in. Because this feels like something I might have done. Oh, it's Martha?
83.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a bond so you can figure it out.
Your Honor, as this is an FTA,
Yeah, I know, I saw it. I'm gonna not accept your plea. I'm gonna give you a bond. Your bond is $1,000. You can go back to Judge Adams and tell her I did this. And try and get your license, okay? All right?
For the record, state objects.
Okay, thank you, bye.
Thank you.
Mr. Estella? All right.
Stand, please. Yes, I'm here.
Driving without a valid driver's license, what's the offer?
An adjudication and credit time served.
Okay, you want to accept the state's offer, adjudication, credit time served?
Yes.
Yes? Did you fill out the plea form?
You did, Your Honor.
All right, you understand you're giving up all these rights today in exchange for your plea?
Yes, they allow.
Anybody force you to do this?
No.
All right, I find you understand the rights you're giving up today, find a factual basis, accept your plea, impose the following sentence. Adjudication, 2 days jail with credit for the 2 days you served, plus your court costs, you have 6 months to pay, or go to the clerk's office and work out a payment plan. Did I miss anything?
No, I just need the case number, Your Honor.
Case number 23CT 1416AO. Thank you. Ms. Gaines? Ms. Gaines, you failed to appear on a driving with a suspended license charge. Is there an offer?
An adjudication of guilt and credit time served.
You want to accept the state's offer? You understand 3 of these will habitualize you. Do you know which one this is? 1, 2, 3?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
The driving with a suspended license charge is an enhanceable crime, meaning you get 3, you become habitualized.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know how many of these charges you have in the past? Do you want to accept the state's offer? Because this will be strike 1, definitely, and maybe strike 2 or 3, I don't know, I don't have your record in front of me. Do you want to accept the state's offer?
I'm sorry. I didn't see any other driving offenses when I pulled the driving record, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you understand what we're saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what do you want to do? Because you failed to appear on your case, and they issued a warrant for you. Now, the bond that the judge issued is $500. You could pay the bond and go out and fight the charge, which is not a bad idea, because you pay the bond, you bond out, you go get a good driver's license. More likely than not, if you show the driver's license to the state, they'll drop the charges against you. Do you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay, she's gonna plead no contest, she's gonna bond out, and she's gonna come back with a good license. Yeah, sorry, not guilty. You think after 8 years I would remember the difference? I do it all day. Not guilty. Okay, thank you, bye. Not guilty, not guilty, not guilty. Derek, is it Claire's?
You did appoint us, yes, Your Honor.
Acres.
Acres. Oh, yeah. Thank you. All right, looks like, Mr. Akers, how are you this morning?
All right.
Petty theft. Factual basis. Probable cause. Bond is $500. Any offer? Is it a misdemeanor?
No, Your Honor, there's no offer.
Okay, thank you. And on the, what do we want to do on the open cases?
Your Honor, there's also a burglary of an unoccupied conveyance, 23 CF 2698. They are linked, and I would ask for a no return.
Linked,
It's the same event, Your Honor.
yeah. So 240 West Main Street, JFD Capital.
Yes, Your Honor. I'd also ask for no contact with the co-defendant.
All right, don't go back to JFD Capital on 240 West Main Street. No contact with, where's the co-defendant's name?
Charles Washington.
No contact with Mr. Washington. And no action on CF 13563AO. Did I miss anything?
11701BO.
And no action on 1170BO. Thank you.
So, Your Honor, I apologize. With regard to the burglary, did you find probable cause?
Yes, probable cause in both. Thank you.
And you're keeping the bond as is?
Yes, thank you. Raymond Avies?
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
So far, so good.
All right, looks like you failed to appear for a court date, and now the judge issued a arrest warrant for you and wants you to be held no bond. So that's that. Okay, thank you, bye. Mr. Corey Burnett?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, looks like you failed to appear on a circuit case, and the judge wants you to be held no bond. Good luck to you. Mr. Robert Byrd? Refused. Waive?
Waive, Your Honor.
Okay. Factual basis for PC in the affidavit, bond $3,500. Blake Coleman,
Yes, ma'am.
how are you?
All right, and you?
Okay. 5 counts. Carrying a concealed weapon, grand theft, trafficking, possession of cannabis, possession of drug paraphernalia. Those are the 5 counts. Count 1, $5,000 bond. Count 2, $1,000 bond. The trafficking, $200,000 bond. Cannabis, $15,000, and then the drug paraphernalia, $500. Thank you.
He's out on bond, sir.
Oh, I'm gonna revoke your bond on, thank you, 2022 CF 3104AO. Thank you so much, goodbye.
Senate, no bond.
No bond, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Melitzer Doriska? Hello, is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. You have a new case, probable cause in the affidavit for possession of cocaine, and you have an open case, CF 13487AO, same charge. I'm gonna revoke your bond on that case. That case is open, yes?
It has not been filed on, Your Honor. He was arrested, looks like November 18th of last year. No information has been filed.
Okay, so then I'm not gonna take an action on the open case. Your bond is $1,000 on the new case. Oh, let me see. Oh, wait, hold on, thank you. Checking this. Paper clips. Oh, brum, brum, brum. You have failed to appear for your other case, CF 11345AO. That judge wants you being held no bond till you see them on those 2 counts. Thank you. Did I miss anything else on this? Check the paper clips, check the paper clips. Okay. Mr. Jeremiah Emilian?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you today?
God bless.
Wonderful. Burglary of a structure with assault and battery. Is that a non-bondable?
Yes, Your Honor,
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
punishable by life.
All right, probable cause in the affidavit, no bond. Good luck to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Fisher?
Gillen.
All right, Mr. Fisher. Three-
Yes, Gillen.
Gillen.
Okay. You're Mr. Gellin?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, how are you?
Good. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing well, thank you. All right, looks like you have an open case, CF 930AO. That was a fleeing and eluding. That was filed on?
Yes, Your Honor, he has pretrial April 25th.
Okay, and then you are now back here with driving with a suspended license, habitual offender. Any recommendations on his open case?
Based on the fact that they're both driving offenses, Your Honor, yes. I ask that you revoke and hold him at no bond.
Okay, On your open case, 2222 CF 938 AO, your bond is revoked, you're set at no bond. And then on your new case, it's $2,500 bond. Mr. Garcia Ortiz? All right, you have one count of robbery. Any recommendation on a bond?
No, Your Honor, I leave it at the court's discretion.
All right, $5,000 bond.
I have two cases.
And no contact, Your Honor?
No contact,
No weapons, no
no
firearms?
return to 3101 Princeton Street, which is the Walmart. Thank you, bye.
He has a
Oh,
report.
hold on. You have a battery as well, probable cause in the affidavit, $500 bond on the battery. So 5,500, thank you.
He also has reporting requirements, Your Honor.
He has reporting requirements. Because of the lack of address?
He's a sex offender.
Oh, that, okay, where's that? But that's not here, is it? Oh,
To the sheriff department.
oh, but it says transient. So is he reporting transiency? Oh, oh. And that's what we have to put on the record?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, got a report. Report your new address.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Lorenzo Hamilton? Possession of cocaine within 1,000 feet of conveyance or business, resisting an officer without violence, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Probable cause in the affidavit, bonds are as follows. Count one, $150, count two, $10,000, count three, $100, count four, $100. Robert Jackson.
He's out.
He's out. How?
And Your Honor, can I also ask for a no return to that location?
Okay, no return.
He's out on bond, Your Honor.
Oh, Hamilton had an out on bond on, okay, hold on. All right, I'm gonna revoke your bond on 22 CF 1648 AO, no bond on those counts. Thank you. Okay. Oops. Now. Robert Jackson? Robert Jackson, 2 counts, possession of cannabis with intent to sell, possession of cannabis greater than 20 grams, probable cause in the affidavit, $1,000 for each count, and on your open case CF 10507AO, revoke old bond, those charges have been filed, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
No, held no bond on the old case, thank you. Mr. Joseph? Is that you, Mr. Joseph? Looks like you failed to appear for court date on your open case CF 13863AO, carrying a concealed firearm, and the judge issued a warrant for your arrest, but set a bond for $5,000, okay? Good luck to you, sir. Taylor Traylon Lee? Mr. Lee, 2 counts, robbery, sudden snatching with a weapon, and resisting without violence. probable cause in the affidavit, is that a bondable offense or is that that's not a PBL, is it?
I'm checking, Your Honor, usually if it's a firearm, but I believe it's also for a weapon, so if you give me just one.
Yeah, no, my pleasure. I'll look it up too.
That's an F2. No, Your Honor, it's an F2.
Yeah, okay. All right, probable cause in the affidavit, bond set as follows. Count 1, 5,000, count 2, 500.
No weapons or firearms, no contact with the victim.
No weapons or firearms, no contact with the victim, and I'm just looking if there's an address we have to address. No. Okay, thank you, bye.
He's currently out.
Oh, you have, okay, thank you, I flipped over. 2022 CF 015065AO, that case has been filed on?
No, Your Honor, he was arrested December 30th and formal charges have not been filed.
I'd ask that you take no action.
No action.
Thank you.
Patrick Mendez?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you failed to appear on a carrying a concealed firearm, and the judge issued an arrest warrant for you and wants you to be held no bond. Good luck to you. Vladimir Palmond? Is that you? Vladimir? Where's Vladimir?
Judge, he had 2 cases. The Mendez, did you just?
Did Hernandez have 2 cases? Is that what you're asking?
Mendez. the one
Mendez. Oh, did I not dig through the paper clips again?
He had the FTA and then he had a felony battery.
You had a FTA and a what?
Felony battery.
New felony battery?
We don't have it, but I'll look it up.
I didn't have that. I just had the warrant.
Never mind.
Oh, okay. Maybe we'll
He's
see.
been IA'd on it already.
Oh, okay, never mind, thank you. Back to our regularly scheduled program. That's good too. You see how she said, never mind? Yeah, that's a good one. Never mind, thank you for your patience. Very good, I like that. Never mind. You keep going, that's all. All right, Vladimir, where,
Do you have a booking number?
oh, boy.
23005266.
He posted bond, Your Honor.
Oh, he posted bond, okay, thank you. Robert Roman Fuentes, is that you? All right, failure to appear on 4 counts, and the judge wants you no bond. Okay, good luck to you, bye. Ross? Sharmini Ross?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm okay.
You're okay? Looks like you have an open case, CF 245, was that filed on?
No, Your Honor, arrested January 19th. Formal charges have not been filed yet.
And now you have possession of controlled substance. And there's factual basis in the affidavit, probable cause, possession of controlled substance, $1,000 bond, and no action on the Osceola felony. Good luck to you, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
All right, what do we do? Is there a bond on the failure to report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Lamont Samuels, how are you? You got picked up on a failure to report, and the bond is now $5,000. Make sure you report twice. Thank you, bye. Mia Chalet? Maya?
It's okay, it's okay.
Wait a minute, so your husband/partner bonded out?
He bonded out? His name Christopher Fisher.
Fisher, where's Fisher? Is he back?
Last time I saw him, he said somebody did pay his bond.
So So he got bonded out and you're still here?
Well, 'cause I was waiting on somebody to pay for my bond as well, and they didn't pay for it yet.
But they paid for his?
Huh? No, somebody else paid for his that he was able to get in contact with.
Right, and you couldn't, he didn't tell him to pay for yours instead?
He said when he do get out, he was gonna pay for mine. So I ain't call him yet.
I'm just wondering how, is this the person that you chose to be with? That's what I'm wondering. Right?
Yeah, but I didn't know.
And he was able to make a phone call, and with that phone call, he could have told the person to bond you out. Right?
Yes,
But he
ma'am.
didn't. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
And he bonded himself out. Right?
Yes.
And you haven't heard anything yet?
No.
Okay. Huh?
No.
Yeah. I just wanted to understand what happened.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I reviewed the affidavit. There's probable cause in the affidavit. Count one, $1,000, count two, $1,000, and count three, $500. That's 2 counts of neglect and the petty theft, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
No return to the Walmart, Your
Yeah,
Honor?
most importantly, don't go back to that Walmart.
And abide by any DCF plan? that
Yeah,
needs to be
follow
in
what
place.
DCF tells you. Thank you, bye. Get rid of that man. Okay, I will. Ay, 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 okay. Jude Marcano. What happened to Jude? No Jude? Hey.
AKA is Karthleen Singh.
Oh. Wanna waive? Can we waive? All right, it's an arrest warrant on a grand theft. Bond is $5,000. Thank you. Matthew Singh? Is that you? Okay. Capias, no, being held no bond for Mr. Singh. Thank you, goodbye. Derek Thomas? You have a driving with a suspended license as a habitual traffic offender, and your bond is set at $2,500. Thank you, goodbye. Charles Washington? Burglary, probable cause in the affidavit, and then that's case number CF 2697, so in the bond in that case will be $3,500. Then in the second case, Mr. Washington, MM90AA. Probable cause in the affidavit for the theft, $500 bond, and stay away from, what was the co-defendant?
Co-defendant's name is Derek Akers. I'd also ask for a no return, Your Honor.
Yeah, don't go back to JFD Capital and stay away from your co-defendant, Mr. Akers. Thank you, bye. Mr. West?
He does qualify for PTR, Your Honor.
He qualifies for pretrial release. All right, I'll give you pretrial release, no contact with the victim in the case. Thank you, goodbye. Is that it?
It's from this.
Oh, right, what happened with that 30-day release motion on 2023 CF 1064AL Laurent Molimus?
Granted, notice of non-filing.
Thank you. All right, is court adjourned? Are we adjourned?
Nothing more from the state, Your Honor.
From defense.
Oh, lovely. All right, court's adjourned.
Morning.
Hello, good morning, and we are in need of the Creole interpreter?
Yes, this is me.
Okay, wonderful. Have you already been sworn in? Madam Creole interpreter, have you already been sworn in?
I have not, Your Honor.
Do you swear to interpret from English to Creole and Creole to English to the best of your ability?
I do. Isabel Rocher, court interpreter, Creole.
Wonderful. We have Miss Marie Stimfont. Is she with the headset or without the headset? Can she put her headset on? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hold on, we're gonna put her headset on.
Okay.
Miss Marie Stimfont, case number 2023 MM 1399AO.
She can hear me, Your Honor.
Wonderful. Okay, Miss Stimfont, it looks like you were arrested on a domestic battery.
Madame Galec.
Oui.
Yes.
And there is probable cause in the affidavit. I'll set your bond at, okay. I'll set your bond at 500, well, hold on, does she qualify? Okay. I'll give you pretrial release. We have to figure out what to do with your contact situation. I don't see anybody here for you. She's the mother of 3 children, and it looks like she had an altercation with her husband.
Yes,
So, what should we do, State?
Si nou te goume,
Are you gonna go home?
I fought?
repete so di am batan.
Can you please repeat what you said? I didn't really understand.
Looks like, well, I'm trying to figure out, usually what we do with battery cases in family situations is no contact. So I'm asking the state, you get released, where are you gonna go? You're gonna go home, right?
Mba gen problem pou man lakay mwen non, men mte ba yon lot nimero. Si
I
moun
don't
nan
have a
pa,
problem to go
si
home.
moun nan vle pou man lakay li, mba lakay li.
Another number.
Do you have another place to go besides 7354 Blair Drive?
Oui, mwen te ba yon nimero yes soir, men
I gave a
pa gen
number
la,
yesterday.
pa gen nan tet mwen li ekri nan papye.
I don't have it on, I don't know it by heart. It's written on a piece of paper.
Your Honor, the no contact should be with her husband. She can definitely have contact with the children. And that, the state would agree that that could be arranged through a third party if the children are with the husband at this time.
Okay, so, but my concern is, if they all live in one house,
Mwen
where
pa
is
ka
she?
lakay mwen?
Can I do
Wap ka lakay
no
mwen?
hostile contact? That's
So
what
I'm not gonna go home?
At this time, Your Honor, no, it would have to be no contact. But if you put maintain separate residence, it depends on where the husband is. And I believe the defendant indicated she does have another place that she could go.
Okay, all right, so for now, well, let's be clear, I'm appointing the public defender to all the cases today for purposes of initial appearance. That's your lawyer.
Okay.
No contact with the victim in the case. Maintain separate residences for now. You can go back and get your belongings with one time with law enforcement.
Okay.
Have to ask your lawyer to ask the judge next time to change my order of no contact to no hostile contact, which means you can go home, you just can't be physically aggressive when you get there. But for now, you can't go home at all. You have to stay away from him. You can go back home to get your stuff one time. Do you understand?
Mwen kompren.
I understand.
Okay.
Men eske koum lage jodi an, kal mwen a fay mwen, takou machin mwen?
But like, if I'm gonna get out today, can I go like and get my car, like my things?
One time with law enforcement, you have to go under the supervision of the police with you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay, good luck, bye-bye.
Okay.
Can I have the Spanish interpreter next, or do I have to hang up and call back?
You have to hang up and call back, Your Honor.
Okay, thanks, have a great day, bye.
Okay. You too, bye-bye.
Don't understand that either. But there's so many things I don't understand. At this point, do we really, how curious are we? On a level of 1 to 10, 0.003, 4.004, curiosity level. Okay. I like to make up a story of what's happening on the other end in my head. All right, I'm gonna call back the same number now, and we'll see who answers. I told you what my story was. They wrestled back and forth with one headset. Is this, oh no, this is the one.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Laura Bretaña, certified Spanish interpreter, previously sworn.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm
All right.
fine, Your Honor.
We have Fernando Ruiz Perez, case number 2023 MM1400AO.
There is contact, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Perez, good morning, how are you?
I'm good.
All right, you were arrested on a domestic battery charge, and I reviewed the affidavit, find probable cause, set your bond at $500. No contact with the victim, no alcohol. No return to 2727 West Oak Ridge Road, apartment 57. If you do live there, you can go back one time with law enforcement to get your things.
Fine.
Fine. Goodbye. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you. See you this afternoon or later. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Do I need to do a bond on the aggravated stalking after court prohibition? Yes, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Leandro Adriazola, is that you? Okay. You are here on 5 counts. Aggravated stalking after a court prohibition to do so. Count 2, 3, and 4 is sexual cyber harassment. And count 5 is the violation of a pretrial release condition on a domestic violence case. That requires a bond too, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so on count 1, it's a $20,000 bond. On count 2, 3, and 4, it's a $2,000 bond. And on count 5, it's a $10,000 bond. There's no contact with the victim. Did I miss anything?
No, Your Honor, that's
All right.
all the counts.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Julian Kamel?
I had a PC challenge on this case, Your Honor.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Kamel. Looks like you were arrested on a battery by strangulation, domestic violence. Ms. George, you'd like to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor. As to the battery by strangulation, I would argue no PC, as there was no indication in the affidavit that the victim's breathing was restricted in any way. So I would argue no PC as to the battery by strangulation.
Okay, Ms. Eugene, response?
State agrees, Your Honor, but I would ask that you do find probable cause for just a simple domestic violence battery. If the court agrees, the statute for that is 784.03-10.
Okay. I'll find probable cause for the battery, set your bond at $2,000, no contact with the victim, no weapons, no alcohol. Thank you.
Could he have a one-time return with law enforcement, Your Honor, to gather any belongings?
Yes.
Thank you.
Curtis Campbell?
Hospital, Your Honor.
Okay. Review the affidavit, find probable cause, $5,000 bond, no contact, separate residence, one-time visit.
I apologize. The bond was 5,000, you said? Thank you.
Mark Correa?
Yes, good morning.
I'm sorry?
Yes, good morning.
You're Mark.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Mark, I reviewed the affidavit, find probable cause, and no contact with the victim, no weapon. Do you live there?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
And is it your brothers that are involved in this thing?
It's my son.
Your son? Does he
Your
live there?
Honor?
Yeah.
I apologize. I believe the son is also present.
Yeah, he's in my pile. So what are we gonna do?
Usually, Your Honor, we would hear them together, just so if they want contact or not, it's addressed at the same time. Oh,
Do you want contact with him?
I don't mind, but ma'am, he doesn't want no contact with me and my wife. He's like very violent, aggressive towards us.
Right, but the concern we have is you all live together, and we have to figure out where everybody's gonna go and where you're all gonna be safe.
Well, he normally roams with his friends for a month or two, and so he's not there 100%.
So he doesn't live with you?
I would say no, not 100%. He
And
just
do you-
comes when he
Do you
feels like.
want him to be able to come visit you, or no? Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a no contact order as part of release.
Okay,
So in that no contact order, it can be one of two ways. It could be no hostile contact, which means you can meet, but you can't get into an altercation with each other.
definitely
Physical,
wouldn't
verbal.
again, yes.
What?
I definitely wouldn't do that again.
Okay. But that I can only do if you feel safe enough.
I do feel safe, yes.
Okay. So is that what you want me to do? Otherwise, the alternative is no physical contact, like he can't come to the house, he can't call you on the phone, he can't do anything.
I won't want that because I support him. He don't work and he's
Okay.
got mental problems.
All right, so, this case, there'll be no hostile contact. Thank you so much.
Your Honor, I apologize. The no hostile contact should actually be for the other case.
Yeah, I know, but we're gonna do it this way, thank you. Okay.
There are two, Your Honor. There are two victims.
$5,000, no hostile contact, no weapons. And then when the other ones come up, I'm gonna do the same thing unless he tells me something. Oh, thank you so much. On your aggravated assault, it's a $1,500 bond as well, probable cause in the affidavit. Okay, thank you. All right, Miss Mills?
You won't know hostile on the aggravated assault.
Yes, same thing, thank you. Okay, Ms. Mills, good morning. You have a child abuse charge. I reviewed the affidavit, find probable cause, set your bond at $5,000. No contact with the victim unless approved through DCF. Is there anything else I can do for this case, Ms. Eugene, or is that sufficient? No, my order is no contact unless approved by DCF.
No, Your Honor, it should just be no contact, and it should be up to us as to whether or not they have contact. It should be up to the criminal court.
Instead of DCF?
Yes, Your
No.
Honor. The DCF can put a plan in place, but the criminal case will always trump. And so it should be up to the criminal court as to whether or not they have contact. Now, they will take into consideration what DCF says, but no, it should be the criminal case.
So what
thought it
happens
was vice
between now,
versa.
well, what happens between now and arraignment? And
So,
They won't have contact, Your Honor.
so normally what we do is abide by any plan set in place by DCF. So if DCF states that they can have contact, they can have contact.
It's going to be supervised contact.
It is.
well, it's whatever DCF says is what.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it, no contact unless approved through DCF. It's the same thing. Comply with DCF. We're just skipping bureaucracy. Oh, is this? Okay, thank you. Are you Mr. Postel?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, how are you? All right, I reviewed your affidavit, find probable cause, your bonds are $10,000, I'll do 5 and 5, so 5,000 on count 1, 5,000 on count 2. You have a open case, was it filed on, Miss Eugene? 2022 CF 9948 AO.
yes, Your Honor, pretrial is set for March 1st.
All right, I'm gonna revoke your bond on CF 9948 AO. Good luck to you, sir.
Judge, he has 2 cases.
Another one.
I have one FTA on a third-degree felony possession of controlled substance. No?
Current charges.
The new charges, I see a carrying concealed aggravated assault with a firearm and a battery. So there's one more case. There's 2 cases he's here for.
The second case, Your Honor, is carrying a concealed firearm, 23 CF 2701.
I don't have this carrying concealed firearm. I have the aggravated assault and battery.
And Your Honor, did you do any conditions with the aggravated assault?
No,
Third case number, please.
23 CF 2701.
I'll do no contact.
Failure to appear.
No contact on this one, too. Stack?
Separate residence, Your Honor?
Yes. Well, right now, he's gonna be residing here, but yes. If he,
I'm printing it now, Your Honor.
oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see what this is. Oh. Can I see the? Yes, ma'am. 2023 CF 2701.
$1,000.
Okay. Why'd he separate it?
It shouldn't have been.
Okay. And on CF 2701 AO, carrying a concealed firearm, probable causes in the affidavit, and your bond is set at $1,000. Thank you.
No weapons, no firearms, Your Honor?
No weapons, no firearms, no contact, separate residence if you happen to get out. Thank you, bye. Are you Mr. Thomas?
Thomas refused, Your Honor.
Thank you. 3 counts. Battery on a 65-year of age or older, possession of cocaine, possession of drug paraphernalia, probable causes in the affidavit, $1,500 bond on the battery, and $1,000 on the cocaine, and $500 on the drug paraphernalia, no contact with the victim.
Separate residence?
Do you all live oh, he's not here. How do we know? Did they live together? Separate residences if they live together. Sure. You can tell? Okay. I can't tell either.
I would just ask for a one-time.
Okay, thank you. One-time visit back, if he lives there. Kenneth Bird,
Yes, ma'am.
how are you?
He qualifies for PTR, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, you qualify for pretrial release, so I'll allow pretrial release. Find PC in the affidavit, no contact with the victim. Do you live there?
Yes.
You live there? Can't go back there. You can go back one time to pick up your stuff with law enforcement, okay? Separate residences. Thank you. And you said Scott Carrera is not coming? Okay, Scott Carrera, PC in the affidavit, no hostile contact. Did he didn't qualify? Huh?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, $500 bond. Bernard Mitchell, is that you? How are you?
He does qualify for PTR.
Wonderful. All right, Mr. Mitchell, you qualify for pretrial release, so I'll allow pretrial release in your case. There's a probable cause in your affidavit, no contact with the victim.
Is this another one? Yes.
And you gotta find someplace else to stay. You can go back one more time.
You want-
The victim, they lived together. They were both arrested. Could we see if he would like contact Mr. Skeleton?
Skelton.
We can bring them in together and ask them if they want.
Yeah, how come he's not listed here on, like the other one? That's weird. Oh, he was, yes, I remember now. He is in here. I was wondering, I saw Bernard twice in here. You're right. It's funny how just an hour ago.
Do I re-sign that other document I just?
You want to have contact with your roomie?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Are you want to ask him your special questions, Miss Eugene, or you're good with my general too?
I'm good with your.
All right, so, all right, guys, are you afraid of each other? Do you want to have contact with each other? I can implement the order that says no hostile contact instead of no contact. Because if I do no contact, then one of you is going to have to stay in a separate residence. So what do you want to do?
I can keep in contact. That's fine.
Yeah?
I'm also okay
You
with that.
think you're going to be able to control your anger?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
seems like you guys are, I mean, I don't know how you guys, this is, to me, I would not put two people together 24 hours, 48 hours after an incident. But if this is how you all are doing things, it's like, you hug it out almost, like I don't even, but you're good, yes?
Yes.
Okay, whatever. All right, so no hostile contact, this, hold on, let me go find.
They both qualify for pretrial.
Right, pretrial release on both, no hostile contact. Anything else, Miss Eugene?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, control your anger, be nice to each other. Talk about your feelings. Don't let prior trauma affect your current emotions, okay? Listen to a podcast.
Thank you.
That's what I do. Go listen to a free podcast. Okay? Okay, love, bye.
So are we
Be
good to
nice.
go together?
Yes, apparently, they're not afraid that you're gonna fight in the hallway. I don't understand that. Okay, so it was skeleton. Thank you. There he is. I don't understand that. Why would they put them together? It's dangerous. I'm telling them no contact and we're putting them together. Doesn't make sense. I don't know. It's like the Thunderdome in here. All right, are you Miss Sonia Moreno?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
She does qualify for PTR, Your Honor.
thank you. All right, Miss Moreno, there's probable cause in your affidavit. Your bond's set no bond because I'm gonna give you pretrial release, no contact with the victim. If you live there, you can go back one time to get your stuff. Thank you, bye. Yes?
Your Honor, he has moved out. Could you do a maintain separate residence and the one-time return with law enforcement if he's not there, then she?
Yeah, perfect. Okay, you can go back. He moved out. You have to have no contact with him, so if he's coming back, you have to have police there, okay? All right, goodbye.
You don't have to pay. They're gonna restraining order. Oh, call it.
Brian Reynolds?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Reynolds, you were arrested on a battery charge dating violence. The affidavit has probable cause. Your bond is set at $500. No contact with the victim in the case. If you live with this victim, you have to maintain a separate residence. You go back one time with law enforcement to pick up your belongings, okay? Thank you, bye. Jerry Rogers,
Does qualify for PTR, Your Honor.
thank you. Mr. Rogers, you were arrested on a battery, domestic violence. The affidavit has probable cause. Your bond is, did you say he qualifies?
Yes, Your
Thank you.
Honor.
Okay, you qualify for pretrial release. You can't have any contact with the victim. If you do live there, you have to maintain separate residences, and you can go back one time to get your belongings with law enforcement. Thank you.
I'm her caregiver. I fix her food, medicine, take her to appointments.
Yeah. Okay, Ms. Srivastava?
Yes.
All right, you're here on a battery charge, domestic. The affidavit has probable cause.
She does qualify for pretrial release.
All right, I'll allow pretrial release. In the meantime, let me hear from the witness in the box. Sir,
Good morning, ma'am.
good morning. You swear to tell the truth?
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Saurabh Shrivastava. I'm her husband.
Are you the victim in the case?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you afraid of her?
No.
You want contact with her? All right, so I'll make it no hostile contact. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Elizabeth Stout? Ms. Stout, you are charged with battery. I reviewed the affidavit, find probable cause, set your bond at $500. You don't qualify for pretrial release, so your bond is $500. No contact with the victim. Thank you.
Separate residence, Your Honor?
Yeah, if you live with the victim, you'll have separate residences or, excuse me, you have separate residences. You can go back one time to get your belongings with law enforcement. Thank you, bye. Dorothy Whiting?
She does qualify for PTR, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Sorry, what?
Okay, Ms. Whiting, it looks like you were arrested on a battery charge. There's probable cause in the affidavit, and we have a witness here. Tell me your name, sir.
Joshua Whiting.
And you're the victim in the case?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Are you, yes?
Yes,
Okay, raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth?
I swear to tell the truth.
Are you afraid of, Ms. Whiting?
No, ma'am.
Okay. $500, you said it, right?
Yes.
Okay, pretrial release, no hostile contact with the victim, and that's it. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Santa, is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm okay.
All right, looks like you got charged with trespassing on a property armed. Hold on one second. Where's the armed? I've never seen a trespass property armed. What does that mean?
I don't know, Your Honor, but this is an out-of-county warrant, so generally we just tell them what it is that they're charged with,
Oh.
whether or not they have a
Well,
bond.
that's helpful too. I don't have the out-of-county paperwork. I just have the affidavit. Oh, it's an add-on, so, okay. I don't have it as a warrant. I just have. I don't have it as a warrant. I just have an arrest affidavit from Osceola, over the line arrest.
Oh.
Okay. Where's the armed, right? Is it just me? Okay, so I find probable cause for the trespass, set your bond at $500. I don't know what the armed is. I've read it 3 times. Okay, and, so PC for, basic trespass. Good luck to you, thank you. Don't go back to that site. Oh, we're gonna need a statute. Everybody, hold on, we're gonna take a 5-minute break to find the trespass statute. Can one of you do that for me?
Yes, Your Honor.
.08 instead of .09? Oh my God, really? It would crumble without you, crumble. We would all crumble. Yes. Oh my God. Somebody needs to bring you like a cake or a crown. I think you need a crown. A cake and a crown. All right. Are you Mr. Davis?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Davis. Violation of probation, no bond. Thank you so much. Jer Nellums.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you. Looks like you violated probation. You're being held no bond. Good luck to you, sir. Joseph Smith. Joseph Smith?
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
How you doing, ma'am?
Okay. Looks like you have a violation of probation and you're being held no bond. You'll go see Judge Bleckman. Good luck to you, sir. Sign these. Do we do these now?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Eugene, are you ready to do these
Yes, Your Honor.
orders? Okay. Randazella Mario Miller, 2022 CF 14343 AOR.
Granted, notice of non-filing.
Say the 28th? Thank you. Take these and put them over here so I can slide these. Okay. Stephen Mark Hayden, 2023 MM47AW.
Denied, information was filed.
Thank you. Jose Revy Martinez, 23 CF 1231 AOR.
Granted, notice of non-filing.
Kevin Bernard Gray, 2022 CF 12770 AOR.
Granted, notice of non-filing.
Tyler Vincent Black, 23 CF 1213 AOR.
Denied, information was filed.
Antonio Garfield Lemon, 23 CF 1528 AOR.
Denied, information was filed.
Ernest James Toomer, 23 CF 935 AOR.
Granted, notice of non-filing.
Travis James Beal, 23 MM44AW.
Granted, case was no billed.
Milton Gerlium, 23 CF1013 AOR.
Granted, notice of non-filing.
Joshua Davis, 23 CF1004 AOR.
Denied, information was filed.
Christopher Raymond Blake, 2022 CF13136 AOR.
Granted, notice of non-filing.
Laurent Molimus, 2023 CF1098 and 1064.
With regard to 1098, granted, notice of non-filing. Let me check on 1064. Your Honor, can we recall that case, second session, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Can I save this here, or you want to save it and give it back to me? Because I don't. Oh, back up here, okay. And Marvin Robert Hutchinson, CF1086.
Granted, notice of non-filing.
Ray Jean Blair, 23 CF1147 AO.
Granted, notice of non-filing.
Sean Jeremy Johnson, 2023 CF967.
Denied, information was filed.
All right, are we in recess? Okay, recess till whenever they figure out what to do.
Good afternoon, this is Dalia Romero, Spanish interpreter on the line already sworn in today.
Good morning, or good afternoon, ma'am. We have some Spanish interpreting we need for the initial appearances. This appears, there's no headset involved, so it'll just be without that assistance. You ready?
Not a problem. Yes, Your Honor.
The case number is 2023 MM461 Luis Lopez Raldon.
Before I get started, counsel, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Rachel Anderson on behalf of the Public Defender's Office.
Peter Donnelly for the state.
Thank you. Mr. Lopez Roldan, you're charged with battery, find probable cause, set the bond at $750.
Señor López Roldán, se le ha acusado de agresión. La fianza en su caso es de $750. El juez ha hallado que hay causas que respaldan la acusación.
Your Honor, I'm sorry if I may.
Yes?
Mr. Lopez does qualify for direct pretrial release. Defense would request that at this time.
Read the charging affidavit?
La abogada ha dicho que el acusado es elegible para el programa de servicios con antelación. El juez le ha preguntado si ha leído la affidavit acusatoria. Sí, su señoría.
If it were charged, I would have found a probable cause for an attempted sexual battery. Not going to approve him for pretrial release. Bond is $750. Thank you.
El juez mantiene la fianza en $750. De lo contrario, esta acusación hubiera sido tentativa de abuso sexual. Pero no va a cambiar la fianza y no le va a permitir participar del programa de servicios con antelación.
The state requests a no contact order as well, Judge.
No contact with the victim. Thank you.
El fiscal requiere que no pueda tener contacto con la alegada víctima.
Next court date on demand.
La próxima fecha de corte se le va a proveer más adelante. Eso es todo, señor.
Thank you. You may stand down, sir. Yosni Tejeda Marquez.
Yesni Tejeda Márquez.
Case 2023 MM463.
2023 MM463.
All right, before I take any action, there's a victim that wants to be heard. Step forward.
Antes de tomar cualquier acción, hay una víctima que quiere hablar. Pase adelante.
State calls Jessica Cuellar Alarcon.
Jessica Cuellar Alarcón.
Can you please raise your right hand?
Por favor, levante su mano derecha.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you are going to give to the court today to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Jura o afirma que el testimonio que va a proveer en esta sala en el día de hoy es la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad ante Dios. Yes.
All right, Madam Interpreter, I believe that the witness needs the assistance of an interpreter.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Señora, usted necesita la asistencia del intérprete, ¿verdad?
¿Cómo no entiendo?
Señora, usted necesita la intérprete.
Sí.
She does, Your Honor.
And ma'am, what is it you would like for me to know?
Señora, ¿qué es lo que usted le quiere dejar saber al juez?
¿Todo lo que pasó?
Everything that happened?
You came here today to let me know something. What is it that you want me to know?
Usted ha llegado hasta aquí en el día de hoy porque quiere dejarme saber algo. ¿Qué es lo que usted le quiere dejar saber al juez?
Nada, que yo no iba a levantar ningún cargo contra él porque nosotros estábamos compartiendo, fuimos a comer, estábamos compartiendo y
I was not going to press any charges against him because we were spending some time together. We went out to eat.
May I inquire, Judge? Would you like an order preventing the defendant from contacting you?
Señora, ¿usted quiere que se emita una orden que impida que el acusado se comunique con usted?
no entiendo la pregunta.
I don't understand the question.
Do you want there to be an order in place so that the defendant cannot have any contact with you?
¿Usted quiere que el juez emita una orden que no permita al acusado tener comunicación o contacto con usted?
Sí.
Yes.
No further questions, Judge.
No tengo ninguna otra pregunta, su señoría.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm going to find probable cause for the misdemeanor offense of battery. Set the bond at $500. Order no contact whatsoever with the victim.
Bien, yo hallo que hay causas que respaldan la acusación de agresión. La fianza es de $500. Se le ordena que no puede tener ningún tipo de contacto o comunicación con la víctima.
Next court date on demand.
La próxima fecha para corte se la van a proveer más adelante.
Isaac Camacho.
Eso es todo.
So what's the name?
Santana Pineda Flores.
Your Honor, just for the court's awareness, we do have one more matter for the Spanish interpreter, if you wanted to take that one up.
I'm trying to find it. Yes, ma'am.
It's Pineda Flores, correct, counsel?
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe that case.
I'm sorry, I've just been advised that there's another one after this one, Frankie Roman Torres.
You want the whole pack?
Defense, what was the next case after that?
Frankie Roman Torres.
Thank you. All right, I'm sorry. Let's call Santa Pineda Flores.
Case number 23 CF 630.
She's present and approaching, Your Honor, and I do have a probable cause argument.
La abogada está presente, la acusada está presente y la abogada tiene un argumento a ver si hay causas.
Let me hear from the victim, and then I'll hear from your argument.
You will also need the services of the interpreter.
That's fine.
La víctima también necesita los servicios de la intérprete.
Sir, can you please raise your right hand?
Señor, levante su mano derecha, por favor.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're going to provide to the court today to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
¿Usted jura o afirma que el testimonio que está por presentarle al juez en el día de hoy es la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad ante Dios?
Sí.
Yes.
What is it that you want me to know, sir?
Señor, ¿qué es lo que usted desea dejarle saber al juez?
No, que mi esposa regrese a la casa, que todo está bien. Fue un
No.
accidente que tuvimos.
For my wife to return to the house, everything is fine. This was just an accident that we had.
Okay, sir, thank you very much.
Bien, gracias. Muchísimas gracias.
Gracias,
Señor. Thank you.
Sir, could you tell me your name?
Señor, ¿me puede decir su nombre?
Arnulfo Enrique Hernández.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Gracias.
All right, Madam PD, your argument?
Yes, Your Honor. The defendant was charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon under Florida statute 784.045.
I'm sorry, counsel, for the interpreter. You were cut off. I did not hear.
My apologies. The defendant was charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon under Florida statute 784.045, subsection 1A2.
Su señoría, la acusada fue, la acusada fue acusada de agresión, de amenaza de agresión con un arma mortal, de acuerdo al Código Penal 784.0451A2.
The statute requires that the defendant actually and intentionally touch or struck the alleged victim against his or her will.
La ley requiere que la acusada haya o tocado o pegado intencionalmente a la víctima en contra de su voluntad.
However, the facts indicate that the alleged victim grabbed the knife, gripping the defendant's hand, and when the defendant pulled herself away, the alleged victim suffered a cut.
Pero se alega que la víctima, supuestamente a la alegada víctima, agarró a la acusada cuando se estaba retirando y ahí fue que se cortó.
Defense would argue that there's no touching or striking, rather there was the removal of the defendant's own hand, and that removal was not any actual or intentional, was not actually or intentionally done to cause harm, bodily harm to the alleged victim. Rather, it was accidental contact, as the alleged victim indicated to the court moments ago.
Pero la defensa pues demuestra que ella en realidad no fue que le golpeó o le tocó en contra de su voluntad, sino que fue cuando ella estaba retirándose, fue que hubo un contacto accidental no intencional. Y ahí fue cuando la víctima supuestamente se cortó.
Defense requests ROR at this time, Your Honor, given the fact that there is insufficient facts to give rise to probable cause.
State.
La defensa pide que le permitan salir bajo palabra, ya que no hay suficientes causas para determinar que esto haya ocurrido.
Yes, Judge. In the charging affidavit, we can see that the defendant appears to have been involved in a aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
En la acusación, sí, la affidavit acusatoria, pareciera que la acusada estuvo involucrada en una agresión, amenaza de agresión con un arma mortal.
While the victim was attempting to defend himself and disarm the defendant, he was struck by that knife, leaving a cut on his hand.
Cuando la víctima trató de defenderse de la acusada, ahí fue cuando él recibió esa cortadura en su mano.
This is probable cause for an aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, as the victim was acting in self-defense when he was attempting to do this.
Esto demuestra que hay causas que respaldan la acusación de amenaza de agresión con un arma mortal cuando la víctima estaba tratando de defenderse.
And the defendant could have allowed herself to be disarmed rather than slicing the victim's hand.
Y la acusada pudo haberse permitido, hubiera permitido que se le quitara el arma en vez de cortarle con este arma a la víctima.
That's all from the state.
I'm going to find
Eso es
probable
todo.
cause for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, not aggravated battery, set bond at $1,500, and order no hostile contact with the victim.
El juez halla que hay causas por amenaza de agresión, la fianza es $1,500 y puede tener contacto con la víctima, pero el contacto no puede ser hostil.
Next court date on demand.
La próxima fecha de corte se la dan a proveer más adelante, señora.
Frankie Roman Torres.
Case number 2023 CF633.
He's present and approaching, Your Honor. And the defense will waive formal reading of the charges.
La abogada de la defensa pide que no se le lean la acusación en actas.
I'm going to find probable cause for the charged offense, set no bond.
El juez halla que hay causas que respaldan el delito y por el momento no tiene fianza.
Next court date on demand.
La próxima fecha de corte se le va a proveer más adelante.
Those are all the interpreter cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Madam Interpreter, thank you very much. We won't need you for a while. Don't go too far. You never know. We might have to call you back.
Not a problem, Your Honor. We're
Thank
here
you.
for you. Thank you.
Let's see. Isaac Camacho. Mr. Camacho, you've been arrested on an out-of-county warrant from Pinellas County. There is a purge amount of $1,906.67. I'm going to find probable cause for law enforcement to have taken you into custody, and I'll set your bond at the purge amount, 1906.67. If you pay that before Pinellas County comes to get you, great. If not, they're going to come and pick you up.
Your Honor, would you mind repeating that bond amount, please?
$1,906.67. It's a purge amount. I don't necessarily follow exactly how we got to that, but it may be unpaid fines. I'm not sure.
Understood, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. It's unpaid child support. Thank you. Next is Carla Gonzalez Rodriguez. Ms. Rodriguez, you've been arrested for failure to appear on a DUI charge. That judge, I find probable cause, the judge has issued a warrant and has set your bond at $2,000. I'll stay the bond at $2,000. Thank you. Next is Ronald Normand Lapointe. Sir, you've been arrested on an out-of-county warrant from Orange County for an offense, some sort of a felony drug possession offense. The bond is no bond. I'll stay the bond. I'll find probable cause and stay the bond at no bond. They'll come get you in the next few days. David Vasquez. Good afternoon, Mr. Vasquez. Sir, you've been picked up on an out-of-county warrant from Broward County. They request that you be held on no bond. They'll come pick you up. I find probable cause based on the issuance of a warrant. I'll set bond at no bond. They'll get you in the next few days.
Can I ask a question? Is there a time limit on how much they got to pick me up or no?
They're required to come within a reasonable period of time. The public defender represents you. If they don't satisfy that definition of reasonable, let the public defender know and they'll file the right motion.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. Juvencio Leonel Vasquez Bernardo.
Case number 2023 CT 586.
All right, sir, you were arrested on a warrant for failure to appear out of Judge Epperson's courtroom here. I find probable cause based on your arrest on the warrant. The judge has indicated no bond. I'm going to leave it at no bond. You'll see him as soon as they can get you before him, and you can make your argument for bond at that point.
Next court date will be jail arraignments on March 9th.
Peter Michael Gilboy.
PD approved.
Your Honor, the previous defendant, Mr. Vasquez Bernardo, indicated he would prefer Spanish for court. He didn't understand everything that was said.
Well, he can hang tight. We'll call the interpreter back in a minute. Peter Michael Gilboy, is that you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Sir, you were also, I'm sorry, do you want to call the case?
Case number 22 1384, and no application was filled out for the services of the public defender.
So you've been arrested on a warrant for failure to appear out of Judge Jefferson's courtroom. He asks that the bond remain at none and that you be brought to his courtroom or in front of him within 72 hours. His office will have to arrange that. You can take up bond with him at that time. Thank you.
Next court date is March 9th at 10:30 before Judge Epperson in courtroom 5B.
Mark Andrew Robinson.
Case number 2023 444.
Mark Andrew Robinson.
Your Honor, can we come back to that case to see if they're trying to locate the defendant?
Okay. Henry Clay Davis.
PD approved. Case numbers 2020 CF 3175 and 2100.
Mr. Davis. All right, you were arrested on a warrant for failure to appear with the underlying charges of battery on a law enforcement officer and battery on a licensed security officer. And it looks like it may also include another case, 20 CF 3175, failure to appear on grand theft of $100,000 or more. In any event, the judge who issued the warrant has asked that you be held without bond. I find probable cause based on the issuance of the warrant, set bond at none. You'll have to see that judge to talk about bond.
Next court date, competency status hearing, March 27th, in courtroom 5F for both cases.
All right. I'm just turning them face down there, okay. France Thomas. You, Mr. Thomas?
Case number 23 CF 610. PD approved.
Sir, you were arrested on a warrant where the underlying charges are aggravated battery in a domestic violence context, or robbery by sudden snatching. I find probable cause set bond at 10 grand on aggravated battery on a pregnant woman and 5,000 on robbery by sudden snatching.
Next court date on demand.
Judge, could we get a no contact order for the victim in this case?
I'll also add no contact with a victim of any kind. Kaima Brown, K-A-M-Y-A Brown.
Case number 2023 MM458. PD approved.
Thank you, ma'am. I've reviewed the charging affidavit. I find probable cause for petty theft. Bond is $500.
Your Honor, Ms. Brown does qualify for direct pretrial release. Would the court consider that?
Yes. I'll order a release of PTR.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next court date on demand.
James Campbell.
Case number 2023 CF 624.
Your Honor, he's detoxing. Can we get a 24-hour reset, please?
Yes. I'm gonna put that in the same stack with just a note, 24-hour reset. Emily Cologne.
She's present and approaching, Your Honor, and she does qualify for pretrial release with a bond.
Case number 23 MM459. PD approved.
You've been charged with battery in a domestic violence context. I find probable cause. I'll admit him to PTR with a bond of $750. Or her.
Judge, could we get a no contact and no return?
No contact with the victim, no return to the residence or location of the event.
Next court date on demand.
Ann Davis.
She's present and approaching, Your Honor, and she does qualify for direct pretrial release.
Case number 2023 CT 939. PD approved.
All right, ma'am, you're charged with driving while license suspended or revoked. I find probable cause. I'll order PTR with no bond, without the requirement of any bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next court date is March 17th in courtroom 4A.
Brandon Ippolito.
President approaching, Your Honor, he does qualify for pretrial release with a bond.
Case number 23 CF 626, PD approved.
Judge, may the state be heard?
Yes.
Judge, the state's asking for an increase in bond in this case based on the allegations in the charging affidavit that were witnessed by multiple people.
Yeah, I understand. I read the affidavit.
Yes, Judge. So we're just asking for an increase in the monetary bond.
Well, it's set at 5,000 and 2,500. What are you asking for?
We'd ask for 15,000 on count one and stay on count two.
Defense, any argument?
Defense would just ask that you stay the bond, Your Honor.
I'm gonna,
And consider the qualification for pretrial release.
I'm going to require he participate in the pretrial release, but I'm going to set a bond at $10,000 on count one. I'll stay the bond on count two.
Judge, I jumped in a little early there. I'm not sure if we actually got a PC finding on that.
Find probable cause.
And then we'd ask for no contact and no return.
No contact with the victim and no return to the residence or the scene of the offense. As a disturbing set of facts.
Next court date on demand.
Bracy Johnson.
Case number 23 CF 628, PD approved.
Mr. Johnson, I find probable cause for the charge of possession of cocaine or a controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia. I'll stay the bond at 1,000 on count one and 500 on count two.
That was 2,000 on count one, Your Honor?
No, 1,000. Stay the bond of 1,000 on count one. Stay the bond of 500 on count two.
Next court date on demand.
Tenaria Kegler.
Case number 2023-460, PD approved.
Ms. Kegler, I find probable cause for the charge of petty theft. Stay your bond at $500. Thank you.
Next court date on demand.
Jesus Joshua Montalvo.
Case number 23 CF 634, no application for indigency status.
Your Honor, the defendant is not here in the jail. I was advised that he was taken out for outside court this morning. He has not returned. Can we get a 24-hour recess, please?
Sure. Josiah Mujahid.
President approaching, Your Honor, I do have a probable cause argument for one of the counts.
Case number 23 MM 462, PD approved.
All right, make your argument.
Yes, Your Honor, the defendant was charged twice for battery under the same incident, against the same sole alleged victim. Facts indicate that during the alleged battery, the alleged victim was thrown on the bed and then subsequently phone was thrown at her back. This is one incident, Your Honor. There's no separate chain of events, no separate set of facts to give rise to a second charge of battery. And while there may be probable cause for one battery, defense would argue that there's not probable cause for a second separate charge.
All right. I'll find probable cause for both. Count one and count two. I'll set the bond at $2,000 on count one. I'll set the bond at,
Your Honor, I'm sorry, I failed to mention that the defendant does qualify for pretrial release with the bond if the court would consider that.
right. I'll release him on PTR, set the bond on the first battery at $2,000. I'll set no requirement of bond on the second charge in response to your argument. Order no contact with the victim, no return to the scene.
Thank you, Your Honor.
ROR on count two.
And just for the court's awareness, Mark Robinson is here now.
All right, we'll go back to Mr. Robinson.
Case number 2023 MM444, PD approved.
Mr. Robinson, you were arrested based on a warrant from Judge Jancevich's courtroom. Find probable cause. Stay the bond at $2,000 on the charge of possession of a controlled substance and $500 on the charge of possession of drug paraphernalia for a total of $2,500.
Next court date on demand.
David Proudfoot.
PD approved. Case number 23 CF 631.
He's present approaching, Your Honor. Mr. Proudfoot does have some mental health issues. He does have mental health appointments in place where he's been ordered to comply with certain treatment. Defense would request ROR at this time, Your Honor.
State.
State objects to ROR. I don't know if he qualifies for PTR. I wouldn't have an objection to that.
No, sir.
Says he does not.
The state would be asking for a monetary bond.
Defense would ask for a low bond, Your Honor, that the court deems reasonable.
I'm going to find probable cause. I'm going to stay the bond at $2,500 per charge, per total of $5. I think that the judge on the case is in a better position to put in place mechanisms to have him supervised so that he can get the treatment he needs. If he doesn't qualify for PTR, I think I'd have a hard time keeping a leash on him. But nothing that I've said precludes you from immediately getting before the assigned judge to make an arrangement so that he can be out getting the treatment he desperately needs.
Understood, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Next court date on demand.
Elliot Rivera.
He's detoxing, Your Honor. Can we get a 24-hour reset, please?
We will. Jennifer Rivera,
Judge, she bonded prior.
bonded. Lorenzo Smith,
Case number 23 CT 942, PD approved.
Mr. Smith, I find probable cause for driving a license suspended or revoked as a habitual offender, second or subsequent offense, and leaving the scene of a crash involving property damage. State, I had intended to set bond on this unless you think that his status as VFOSC prohibits my setting bond.
I don't see that there's any violations of probation that would trigger violent felony offender of special concern. I did look for that. I don't know if is there PTR?
Yes, but it's out of Polk County, so we can't do anything.
Did we get the case number for Polk County?
I think that's 2010. Sure here. 2010, I think CF 2551.
He's on pretrial release,
He's on probation out of Polk County, Your Honor.
probation, all right.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
I can't release him then.
Can you repeat that case number?
2010, CF 2551.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Smith, based on that representation, as I said, I find probable cause, but I'm going to set the bond at no bond on each charge. Normally, these charges would be bondable, but the report is you're on probation out of another county. Would you straighten that out there? I'm sure they'll straighten it out here. No bond.
You're finding the violation and setting him as to that violation case
A violation.
for the Polk County case or no?
Find him in violation of his probation.
Your Honor, defense would just object on the record. Mr. Smith is here on new law violations that do qualify for a bond. If there is a charge of violation of probation, it's not this one. So defense would just place that on the record at this time, Your Honor.
This conduct would violate probation, and we'll find that if he's on probation. If he's not, you're certainly welcome to revisit the trial judge here, who I'm sure will take immediate action to set an appropriate bond. I don't think I can set a bond if it's alleged he's on probation out of another county and this would cause a violation. All right, is Mr. Juvencio Leonel Vasquez Bernardo available?
Yes, Your Honor.
Keep it at 0. Is this Mr. Vasquez Bernardo?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Case number 23CT943, PD approved.
That's not the case number I have.
Case number 23CT586.
Okay. Mr. Vasquez, you were arrested on a warrant for failure to appear out of Judge Epperson's courtroom. Judge Epperson asked, oh, he needs the interpreter?
Yes, Your Honor. We were.
Oh, okay, okay.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. This is Personal Leon, certified Spanish interpreter. I have been previously sworn.
Thank you, sir. We have one party that needs your assistance. We don't have headsets, so it'll be the old-fashioned way.
At your service, Your Honor.
Thank you. Calling Juvencio Leonel Vasquez Bernardo.
Case number 23CT586.
Sir, can you tell me your name?
Señor, ¿me puede decir su nombre despacio y en voz alta?
Juvencio Vázquez.
Juvencio Vázquez.
All right, sir, you've been arrested on a warrant for failure to appear.
A usted se le ha arrestado a resultado de una orden de arresto por no haber comparecido a la cita programada.
I'm going to find probable cause, and I'm going to set bond at $500.
Determino de que existen indicios razonables y fijo fianza en la cantidad de $500.
Una pregunta.
One question.
Yes?
¿Eso lo puedo pagar de una vez hoy?
Can I pay it today?
You can bond out anytime you're ready.
Usted puede pagar la fianza cuando usted quiera, señor.
Muchas gracias.
The bond had been
Very
set
much.
at 0. Are we modifying it, Judge?
I am modifying it. I don't
Next court date, if bonded, March 15th in courtroom 5B
15 de marzo. What was the time again?
at 8:30.
5 de marzo en la sala 5B a las 8:30 de la mañana.
5 de marzo.
March 5th.
March 15th.
15 de marzo es la audiencia para ventilar su caso, señor.
I'm
Muchas
sorry, Your
gracias.
Honor, one more time on that bond, please. That was modified.
I modified it to $500.
La fianza ha sido modificada a $500.
He must appear at his arraignment, or we'll be right back where we started from.
Recuerde que tiene que presentarse en esa fecha en la sala del tribunal. ¿Está bien?
Sí, quiero decirle algo.
Yes, I would like to say something.
Señor, yo no me presenté esta vez porque yo no sabía si tenía la corte. En el papeles que me dieron mes 7/24 del 2023. Entonces, por esa razón yo no sabía si tenía la corte esta.
Sir, the reason why I did not show up was because I did not know that I had that court date. Because actually it was the paper that I got, it had a date of July 24th, 2023. That's why I did not show up.
You have a different date now. You must show up at your arraignment. Thank you.
Bueno, ahora la fecha es diferente, la que le acabamos de dar, y tiene que presentarse. Gracias.
Last case is Twyla Monique Grenolds, Greynolds.
Yes, Your Honor, she's currently in medical, and they're having some issues getting her down here. Can we reset, please?
She at the jail or she at the hospital?
She's here at the jail, Your Honor.
Any reason she couldn't be brought in?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. I believe it's behavior issues, but I was not able to talk to her personally.
We'll do a 24-hour reset.
Thank you.
That's all I have, ma'am. Do you have anything else that you think I missed?
No, Your Honor, that's all.
All right, thank you all very much.
Does Your Honor still require the services of the interpreter?
No, sir, thank you for your help.
At your service, Your Honor. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you.